Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marle, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some. Come on, quit lollygagging and go to 7th Heaven already. You know, Tifa's probably wondering why you haven't joined her yet. Is your face always that pale? You're not getting enough sleep. You know, Tifa's probably wondering why you haven't joined her yet.
Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance. Oh, being a spy is so cool! Holding position until nightfall. We'll report any developments immediately if observed.
What's gonna happen to Midgar?
It was just one reactor, dear. Everything's gonna be fine.
Not if Avalanche has anything to say about it.
Nothing to...
So they blew up a reactor so they could save the planet? More like they want us to give up our way of life.
There'll be no way of life for anyone if we kill the planet.
So the environmentalists say. But I say people and their jobs and their families have to come first. Otherwise, what's the point?
My husband decided to go to the station and see if it had gotten any better.
The bombings made such a mess of everything.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche.
This isn't the first time they've caused trouble. I've seen them on the news before.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if it had gotten any better.
The bombings made such a mess of everything.
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plate. Enough of them move down here. Life's bound to change for the better, no?
Keep dreaming, buddy.
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
More than a little.
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plate. Enough of them move down here. Life's bound to change for the better, no?
Keep dreaming, buddy.
Looking good. Quality product makes a huge difference. Just like that. Looking good. Quality product makes a huge difference. Just like that. Looking good.
Missed out on my chance to live next door to Tifa.
Oh.
Was gonna jump on that empty room at Stargazer Heights, but someone beat me to it.
Gotta stay focused, even on break. It's the little noises that worry me.
Been some talk about a girl who went to Wall Market and never came home.
Yeah, I heard it too. But we've got no authority down there.
Yeah.
Folks who work topside are losing pay by the day. A lot of anger right now.
We're doing our best to keep a lid on things, increasing patrols and recruiting more.
Been some talk about a girl who went to Walmart?
The watch is here to keep the peace.
Yeah.
If anything happens, we'll step in immediately.
Folks who are topside are losing pay by the day. A lot of anger right now.
We're doing our best to keep a lid on things, increasing patrols and recruiting more.
Searching for
Trains don't start moving
candidates.
Again. We're not gonna have enough food and other goods to go around. Could get ugly.
The watch is here to keep the peace. If anything happens, we'll step in immediately.
Until they get Reactor 1 back up and running, the factory's gonna stay shut down.
No way we can afford the rent on our place. I'll start looking for a new one.
Back to living in a dump somewhere. Until they get Reactor 1 back up and running, the factory's gonna stay shut down.
No way we can afford the rent on our place. I'll start looking for a new one.
The watch is saying they're gonna step up their game. How? Ain't they short-handed? Absolutely. But with the bombing and all, they're trying extra hard to recruit more people.
Everyone I know said they felt a lot better after talking to Marle about their problems. Was thinking I might chat up Marle myself. She knows a lot about life and love, and I sure could use some advice.
Shinra can't afford to let such a horrible act of terrorism go unanswered.
This disaster's cost a lot of folks their livelihoods. Shinra needs to do something to show the people they're on their side.
At the end of the day, it's just a company. They're not on anyone's side but their own.
If this struggle with Avalanche turns into all-out war...
I'm staying here till the bitter end.
Not me. I'd go back home. Mako's nice and all, but life here isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
What's gonna happen to me?
Maintaining surveillance.
Not if Avalanche is leaving the same time.
Until they get Reactor
Searching for
1 back up and
candidates.
running, the factory's gonna stay shut down.
No way we can afford the rent on our place.
Is that who Wedge mentioned? The merchant?
That sword's massive.
What does he sell again?
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
This here street behind me is Scrap Boulevard. It's crawling with monsters. The watch makes sure they don't get out. If you don't want to get hurt, keep your distance.
That sword's massive.
What does he sell again?
The merchant? Searching for candidates.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down, don't you think?
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
Gotta stay focused, even on break. It's the little noises that worry me.
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
Gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Not alone, you won't.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're making that face because you think it looks cool, are you?
You got this. You got this. some left in the tank. Ah! After 1,000, you'll be ready to hit up Jesse. Glorious! Glistening muscle! Push it to the limit!
Someone looks like they're having a bad day. Try getting this girl down here.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
Even our facilities are starting. Not alone, you won't.
Ain't no monsters here. Ain't no monsters here.
What's the big sword for?
You were supposed to be working in Sector 8 yesterday.
You told me you had an interview in Sector 1.
I can't believe you were on a date in Sector 4.
You took a girl out to Wall Market on a birthday date.
What's the big sword for?
Still, I'm glad you're okay.
I gotta admit, I was pretty worried about you too.
But we gotta talk about the cheating.
Damn right we do.
What's the big sword for?
Not a lot of options when it comes to food these days. Other shelves are looking pretty bare, too. Everybody's feeling the effects of the bombing.
What's the big sword for?
You were supposed to be working in Sector 8 yesterday.
Biggs is teaching me self-defense techniques.
I can't believe you were on a date in Sector 4.
You took a girl out to Wall Market on a birthday date.
Might be time to start stocking up.
Keep it quiet if you do. We don't want trouble.
I wonder if he's coming home soon.
More cats hanging around that
Biggs is teaching me self-defense.
I think they're coming from the Children's Center.
I wonder if he's coming home soon.
Is it just me, or are there more cats hanging around that vacant lot lately?
I think they're coming from the Children's Center.
Here's to drinking all day long.
To sin and debauchery.
Wife's probably gonna give me shit.
Blame it on the bomb. Ain't your fault.
Chili beans! Get your chili beans! A Sector 7 favorite! How about it? You won't find better beans this side of the plate!
Here's to drinking all day long.
To sin and debauchery.
Wife's probably gonna give me shit.
Blame it on the bomb. Ain't your fault.
So what kind of food are you selling?
The dirt cheap kind. Far from the best, but my regulars only care about the price.
Here's to drinking all day long.
To sin and debauchery.
Another day I can't work because I can't get plateside. I'm getting sick of this.
Probably so crowded because everyone else is stuck down here.
How's about you and me get a rim and play pin the tail feather on the Chocobo? Is that like the new favorite pickup line down in Wall Market? Who the hell knows?
Chili beans! Get
Guess I'll go check later if the trains have started back up or not.
Be real nice if Avalanche reimbursed me for the wages I lost because of their bullshit.
Somebody ought to do something.
You talking about the creepy dude out of Wall Market?
You know him?
Girl, your eyes are more dazzling than the neon lights of the Honeybee Inn.
He gave you that line too, huh?
Probably so crowded because everyone else is stuck down here.
The new Loveless musical was absolutely brilliant!
So, was this different from the annual production?
The finale's a touch different, but if you see it for yourself, you'll understand.
If I can get a ticket, that is. Stamps the one who get the job done. Bravest dog of all, he's there when you something.
A friend of mine's an aspiring actor. If you're interested in seeing Loveless, I could ask her to help get you a ticket.
They expensive?
You could probably afford a standing ticket in the Grand Circle.
Stamps the one.
Loveless musical was absolutely
Bravest dog of all, he's there when you something.
You see it
You ever take a stroll down Culvert Street?
Of course not. Full of thugs and creeps, isn't it?
Nah, just some sketchy stores.
Not the least bit curious?
I don't know if that's my thing.
These shipments from sectors 1 and 8 aren't nearly enough to keep us afloat.
Let's see if we can cut a deal with one of the shops in Sector 3. If not, can always ask Shinra.
They won't do us any favors.
You know, a lot of folks say the shops on Culvert Street sell stuff you can't find anywhere else.
Like what?
No idea, but I'm dying to find out.
Don't take your eyes off it!
Damn trainees need to focus. I know.
Of course not. Full of thugs and creeps, isn't it?
Nah, just some sketchy stores.
Not the least bit curious?
I don't know if that's my thing.
Don't rush it and drop your tools. Take your time now, okay?
Like what?
No idea, but I'm dying to find out.
The vacant lot up ahead is overrun with wild beasts. Best steer clear unless you're looking for trouble. Even if you are, be careful. Some folks use the lot for meetups. Seedy types who like their privacy and don't take kindly to interruptions. The vacant lot up ahead is, even if you are, be careful.
Hey, this look like a bloodstain to you?
Shit. That always there? Huh. Don't know how we missed it during the inspection.
Better not make it a habit, or we'll lose out.
I'll have a little chat with my man.
Eh? A kettle?
Solid gold. Ornamental. Rich people have the weirdest tastes.
Could say the same about the guy who nicked it.
Not that you or me know anything about that. I don't want to give people the wrong idea, feel me?
Yeah, true that.
Got the latest and greatest Shinra brand goods for you right here. Stuff nobody's even selling yet. Serial numbers filed off and everything. For your peace of mind.
Shops on Culvert Street stock goods you won't find in more reputable establishments. Never ask folks about their suppliers. They don't take kindly to questions.
So I was at the Honeybee Inn, and I met this incredible girl, the woman of my dreams. I don't know how much I spent on her, but I'm telling you, she's worth all the gil and then some.
She sure sounds like it.
I mean, hey, what's money good for if not to spend on a pretty face? Know what I'm saying?
Suppose I could start looking for a part-time gig or whatever.
I met this incredible girl, the woman of my dreams. I don't know how much I spent on her, but I'm telling you, she's worth all the gil and then some.
She sure sounds like it.
I mean, hey, what's money good for if not to spend on a pretty face? Know what I'm saying?
I swear, there's check all to do.
Wish I had somewhere to pass the time. Night can't come fast enough.
I mean, hey, what's money good for?
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy. Tell you, man, it's fire. Still rocking out to that song I gave you, bro?
You a 7th Heaven regular? You don't look the type.
Come on. Gotta be something in here to eat. Or not. Nothing but trash.
Danger. Falling debris. Keep out. Not going that way.
guy, but he has a pretty big mouth that he doesn't know when to keep shut.
Gotta love him for who he is.
I know.
Gotta love him for who he is.
I know.
Hello there. You must be that friend of Tifa's I've heard so much about. The mercenary? I've got fingers in a few pies myself. Worked with a lot of businesses. Even Seventh Heaven, on occasion. What I'm saying is, you and me, we're not so different. And certainly not complete strangers. In fact, I want you to think of me as family. You know, an uncle or maybe a distant relative. Oh, but while I have you here, you wouldn't happen to be interested in grappling guns, would you? Great for getting up or down in a jiffy. I ordered some for a client, but I accidentally added a 0, and now I have a ton to spare. Was thinking of setting up an attraction where you jump from the top of the Shinra building. You know, for the adrenaline junkies. But the fellas at Shinra didn't think it was such a great idea. Hey, Merc, what's with the glum face? You know, you ought to meet my son, Johnny. He'll turn that frown upside down. He's got a big old heart and a real way with people. Can't help but cheer him up. Or maybe that's just how I see him, because he's my son. Hello there. I've got fingers. In fact, I want you to think of me as family.
It's times like this that remind you how inconvenient life is down here. Man, if I could only live topside. It's never gonna happen on my salary, though.
Don't say that. I know where you're coming from, but it's about more than our personal comfort. Shinra enriches everyone's lives with Mako energy. You should focus on all the good you're doing for the world.
I know, you're right, but...
That said, the higher I climb, the more zeros you two are gonna see in your paychecks.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Looking forward to it.
Tifa's got a knack for serving the perfect drink. Something hard, but clean and crisp.
You were right, boss. It was those Avalanche terrorists that bombed the reactor.
We won't let them beat us, not ever!
Right! Once the trains are running, we'll head to the office and do whatever we can to help. That's how we can fight back against terrorism.
Who's gonna ride him?
A husky guy and a lean guy. But it doesn't matter. All you need to know is they both give us a lot of business. Those bikes are reserved for someone tonight. Someone important. So make sure it's in top condition. Got it?
Yes, sir. It's times like
My sister on the plate came down to visit me, and she looked like a completely different person. I wish I could live topside like her.
Don't say that. I know where you're coming from, but it's about more than our personal comfort. Shinra enriches everyone's lives with Mako energy. You should focus on all the good you're doing for the world.
I know, you're right, but...
That said, the higher I climb, the more zeros you two are gonna see in your paychecks.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Looking forward to it.
My sister on the plate came down to visit me, and she looked like a completely different person. I wish I could live topside like her.
So this is all Avalanche's fault?
Still haven't put all the fires out?
Apparently, the Centaurate Expressway collapsed.
Known as Avalanche. The terrorists have a history of targeting Shinra facilities and employees, and they have declared themselves opposed to the company's agenda.
You can't hide forever, Avalanche. You're going down.
So Avalanche did all these bad things? And shared values, as well as promised us that they would do everything in their power to restore peace and order to our fair city.
They were saying there's parts of Sectors 1 and 8 that still don't have power.
Well, at least we know who to blame. If Avalanche did it, they had to have done it for the sake of the planet,
have a
right?
history of targeting Shinra facilities and employees, and they have declared themselves opposed to the company's agenda. Mayor Domino and
You can't hide forever, Avalanche. You're going down.
So Avalanche did all these bad things? As well as promised us that they would do everything in their power to restore peace and order to our fair city. Follow me to Mako Reactor 1.
Please give me a job.
You asked your parents?
I don't have any.
The terrorists have a history of targeting Shinra facilities.
Looks like I'm not
Come
the
on,
only
give
one
me
who got the
a
day off.
trial run. Do your worst.
Fine then. Go search the scrap heaps and bring me back 100 nails and 100 screws.
If I bring them all back, you'll give me a job?
I'll think about it.
Think about it? Lame.
I was supposed to be working topside today. Not anymore.
It's not that simple. Plus, there's no guarantee it'll help her get a high-paying job.
Yeah, and I don't even like studying.
Looks like I'm not the only one who got the day off today.
I don't know. I like it here. It's nice.
I was supposed to be
Think
working
we could get
topside
some money?
today.
Our daughter
Not
deserves to
anymore.
go to a good school topside.
It's not that simple.
I'm game as long as it buys us around.
Help her get a high-paying job.
Yeah.
I feel real sorry for all the people who can't...
You want a piece of me?
Have you ever tried saving money?
Yeah. Have you ever heard the phrase living hand to mouth?
A lot more people than usual.
Yeah, and they're all a bundle of nerves.
You can thank the trains for that.
If the planet's a living being, we should be learning more about it. Are you serious? What? You think it's all a hoax or something? If the planet's a living being, we should be learning more about it. Are you serious? What? You think it's all a hoax or something?
The old factory's off limits. If you want to poke around, you'll have to wait till the blockade's lifted. Hey, the area around the old factory's off
Step back.
No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
Hey, the area around the old factory's off limits. If you want to poke around, you'll have to wait till the blockade's lifted.
There are monsters on the plate too, right?
Nope.
That's not fair. There are monsters on the plate too, right?
Nope.
That's not fair.